In a world riddled with conflict and uncertainty, hope emerges from unexpected corners. Dr. Terry Sheridan introduces the Vapourise technique, a revolutionary method promising to reshape our emotional landscape. This simple yet powerful technique holds the potential to transform lives, fostering inner peace that can radiate outward, ultimately leading to a more peaceful world. Imagine a world where inner turmoil dissipates, replaced by serenity and understanding. This is the promise of the Vapourise technique. Sheridan's vision, a world united in peace. Dr. Sheridan envisions a world where peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but a state of being. A world where individuals empowered by inner peace approach challenges with compassion and understanding. She believes that global harmony begins with individual transformation, a shift from within that ripples outward, touching families, communities, and eventually the entire world. This vision, though ambitious, is rooted in the profound impact the Vapourise technique has demonstrated in individuals' lives. The technique's effectiveness lies in its simplicity and accessibility. It doesn't require years of therapy or intense meditation retreats. Instead, it's a practical, easy-to-learn method that individuals can incorporate into their daily lives. By dedicating a few minutes each day to practicing the Vapourise technique, individuals can begin to notice significant shifts in their emotional well-being, paving the way for a more peaceful existence. At its core, the Vapourise technique is about consciously choosing how we respond to our emotions. It encourages individuals to identify negative emotions as they arise, acknowledge their presence without judgment, and then visualize those emotions dissolving into thin air like vapor. This visualization process, coupled with deep breathing exercises, helps to calm the nervous system, creating space for more positive emotions to emerge. The simplicity of the technique belies its profound impact. By repeatedly practicing this process of acknowledging, visualizing, and releasing, individuals can rewire their brains to respond to challenging situations with more peace and less reactivity. It's about breaking free from ingrained patterns of negativity and cultivating a more positive and compassionate inner landscape. The Vapourise technique draws upon established psychological, philosophical, and social principles to facilitate emotional transformation. By focusing on the breath and engaging in visualization of the positive emotions, the technique activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's relaxation response. This, in turn, helps to reduce stress hormones like cortisol, creating a sense of calm and well-being. Furthermore, the technique's emphasis on acknowledging and accepting negative emotions without judgment helps to reduce their intensity. By simply observing our emotions without getting swept away by them, we create a sense of detachment, allowing the emotions to dissipate naturally, like waves receding back into the ocean. This process of non-judgmental observation cultivates emotional regulation, a key component of inner peace. Embracing positive emotions, real-life implications of the Vapourise technique. The benefits of the Vapourise technique extend far beyond individual well-being. As individuals experience greater inner peace, their interactions with others transform as well. Relationships become more harmonious, workplaces become more collaborative, and communities become more connected. Imagine a world where road rage is replaced with patience, where disagreements are met with understanding, and where forgiveness prevails over resentment. This is the transformative power of inner peace. When we are no longer consumed by our own internal battles, we become more present and available for others. We are more likely to approach challenges with a spirit of cooperation and seek solutions that benefit everyone involved. As more individuals embrace the Vapourise technique, this ripple effect of positivity has the potential to create a lasting global shift towards peace and harmony. From individual transformation to global harmony, the journey towards world peace begins with each individual embracing the power of inner peace. As more people cultivate a sense of calmness and tranquility within themselves, their outward actions and interactions will naturally reflect these positive changes. The Vapourise technique serves as a powerful tool for facilitating this individual transformation, providing a practical and accessible method for cultivating emotional well-being. Imagine a world where political leaders, CEOs, and everyday citizens alike approach conflict with empathy and understanding, seeking common ground rather than resorting to aggression or hostility. This is the potential of a world where inner peace becomes the norm, where emotional wellness guides our actions, and where compassion paves the path towards a brighter future. The domino effect of inner peace, a world transformed. The transformative power of the Vapourise technique lies not only in its ability to foster individual well-being, but also in its potential to create a ripple effect of peace throughout society. As more individuals embrace this technique and experience its benefits, their positive energy will inevitably radiate outwards, influencing their families, communities, and ultimately the world at large. Imagine a world where schools incorporate the Vapourise technique into their curriculum, teaching children from a young age how to manage their emotions, resolve conflicts peacefully, and cultivate empathy for others. Imagine workplaces where employees start their day with a few minutes of stillness, fostering a more positive and productive work environment. These small changes, multiplied across millions of individuals, have the power to create a seismic shift towards a more peaceful and harmonious global society. Society can adapt quickly in the face of annihilation. Remember COVID? The global COVID-19 pandemic demonstrated humanity's capacity for adaptation and resilience in the face of unprecedented challenges. We witnessed communities coming together to support one another, individuals making sacrifices for the greater good, and a collective spirit of determination to overcome adversity. This same spirit of collective action and adaptability can be harnessed to create a more peaceful future through the widespread adoption of the Vapourise technique. Just as we adapted our behaviours and routines to mitigate the spread of the virus, we can choose to embrace practices that promote peace and understanding in our daily lives. The Vapourise technique offers a simple yet powerful tool for cultivating inner peace, and its widespread adoption has the potential to create a global pandemic of peace, spreading compassion, empathy, and understanding throughout the world. The path to a more peaceful world begins with a single step. Embrace the Vapourise technique, not just as a personal practice, but as a commitment to creating a better world for ourselves and future generations. Share this technique with your loved ones, teach it to your children, and advocate for its integration into schools, workplaces, and communities worldwide. Let us be the generation that chooses peace over conflict, understanding over judgment, and compassion over indifference. Let us harness the power of the Vapourise technique to create a world where inner peace reigns supreme and where global harmony becomes a reality. The power of collective consciousness, a ripple effect of peace. The Vapourise technique is more than just a set of instructions. It's a catalyst for a global shift in consciousness. As more individuals embrace this practice, we tap into the power of collective consciousness, creating a ripple effect of peace that extends far beyond our individual spheres of influence. Every time we choose to respond to negativity with compassion, every time we choose forgiveness over resentment, and every time we choose understanding over judgment, we contribute to this collective wave of peace. Together, we can create a world where violence and conflict become relics of the past, replaced by a deep and abiding respect for all beings. Together, we can create a world of peace. The Vapourise technique offers a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. It reminds us that peace is not some utopian ideal, but an achievable reality, starting with each individual's commitment to cultivating inner harmony. By embracing this simple yet powerful technique, we embark on a journey of personal transformation that has the potential to transform the world. Let us answer this call to action. Let us embrace the Vapourise technique and become ambassadors of peace, spreading its message of hope, compassion, and understanding far and wide. Together, we can create a world where peace reigns supreme a world where future generations can thrive in harmony and unity.